Hi, I'm Andrew, and I'm here in our Northumbrian garden area, or what is going to become a permaculture garden. And I'm just digging a trench here. So you can see, standing in a trench, it's all the dirt that has come out of the trench. And this trench is going to continue all the way back there, about 80 feet long in total. It's about 2 feet deep, and it's going to be the base of a hugelkulture bed. So the bed shape, if you were to look at it on the side, it would be sort of like an arrow with this 2-foot section at the base, and then a little bit wider as it hits ground level, coming to a point. And so having it sunk in the ground will help it retain a little bit more moisture, wick water up from the springtime when the water table is not above ground, but a little bit below ground. So that'll help bring more water and hold more water. And we're hoping, at least, because we do live in such a dry area, that we're thinking that having the hugelkulture bed just on the ground wouldn't be as effective as if it was buried a little bit more. We can get more biomass in there. As well, it also means that because we're digging a hole, we got all this dirt to fill it up with. So this is just the mineral soil. You can see it's a winter time, and we've been in a cloud for a long time because we're at such a high elevation, and there's this hoarfrost growing on everything, which is basically just frozen condensation, and it's pretty cool. The whole forest, you can see, is just white with it. It's beautiful. When the sun comes out and it glistens, it's pretty amazing. But it's been overcast for a couple of days. Everything's really cold. So what else are you gonna do in the wintertime but start digging some holes, because the soil isn't frozen about a foot down. So this is basically the location of the hugelkulture bed. I just wanted to point it out, give a little bit more context, and reinforce the reality that even though there's snow on the ground and everything's frozen, you can still be digging and doing stuff. It's not like winter stops you from being productive in that way, particularly if you get all antsy being inside. You just get out, start shoveling. So I want to walking on the terrace right now, which is cut into this hillside. It's the top of the hill. The hill continues to go downward, hits a little flat area where we've been doing most of our work. Is down in the flat area where we've been planting alfalfa, legumes, and keeping animals down there to help build soil. So it was essentially scalped. All the soil is taken off in order to flatten it. So I'm at the other end of the terrace now, and you can see it extends all the way back there, about 80 feet. You can walk down here. We have a series of 5 terraces on this hillside right now. I'm walking over, standing now on a second terrace, which is just below the other one. And the idea is that these terraces will all feature 1 or 2 hugelkulture beds in them. And when I get the opportunity, I'll probably draw a little bit of a diagram. But I wanted to give you guys the context a little bit more of what we're doing. Here's a bit of a before picture. See, it's just pretty much a native forest. We haven't done anything in here. It's just oaks and pines and firs, really mature canopy. This area right in here is a hole in the forest, obviously. But I'm facing south now. South is about that way. And you can see there's lots of trees. So we're gonna have to cut some of these trees out and limb them all up because it's really dense. And these oak trees can be coppiced or pollarded in order to not kill them and still get productivity out of it, but to destroy their canopy cover so that the plants that we're planting here can have a couple of years of really good sunlight for growing, along with the hugelkulture beds. So I'll check in a little bit later when we have more to talk about in this area.